Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Going Medieval The Tower. I have no idea what episode on it when as I'm recording this. You'll know, of course. But we are being attacked by looters, and it looks like a fairly decent number of them that just lined up in a weird formation. Yes. Um, 39 people. Settlers are unarmed. Um, what are you? Are you a marksman? You are. Why are you unarmed? This is actually like a big thing. Um, because if we don't have any like backup stuff, then you're basically useless. Well, this is a problem. Problem I didn't know we had. How do we just do until we have 10 of each? But that's the problem, because now we have people on the outside, because I'm still constructing the bridge to Terabithia. That's what I'm going to call it. And that's where it's going to be. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to set people to come in. Have you there. You off to the side. You need to be up there. Let's do all the melee people first. No, that's not where you want to be. You want to be down there. Unless he was melee. Which could be. I feel that's exactly what he was. Because I'm pretty sure we're supposed to have more melee than that. Go equip that. We must act swiftly and with haste. Thus they attack ahead of time. And with no quarter. I have no idea what that means. I am not in the right mind this morning when it comes to that. But, it's everybody moving. You're moving, you're moving. The dog's going out there. Dog will be fine. What I was afraid of. Anyone still outside? Hurry now. Be your positions. Okay, I'm just gonna quickly double check to make sure everyone's there. You're there, you're there. Yep. Okay. Okay. So now let's assign our melee people to their melee stations. 39 people. Yeah, I was gonna say they should be using the bridge. The bridge that we are going to that we use to flex on people that we are better than them. 39 people, huh? The dogs can still go out and gather stuff. They're not going to attack the dogs, luckily. Wow, that's a bunch of them grouping up, and I don't like that. Because I can't accurately see the archers. I need you to attack that person. Okay, you attack that person. Always target the people that can shoot back at you. Anyone else? Anyone else has a bow? Nope. Just fire at will. Are they even gonna get through the doors? Oh, they'll get through one door. They have successfully infiltrated the first layer. Now they have to go through the traps. And they're gonna waste time by trying to open up the other door. Now it's up to our melee people to make them regret coming here. No, no, no. No, Hammond. No. Bell. No. You're supposed to be on neutral. Why are you... There we are. Poke him through the walls. The windows. Focus him. Because he can hit back. Let's rearrange these guys a little bit. Can you? I don't know if you can see. Nope. Gadwell, that's fine. Gadwell will be fine. We don't have the best melee people. Yeah, that's right, victory. Okay. Cleanup crew. Attack. You three. Go over there. You. Target them. You, go here. Target him. You target him. No mercy. Fire. Fire before he leaves your range? Like... These people need to die? Nice. Someone Hail Married that shot. There we go. And thus, everyone died. And we can then just go doot. Do. It'll include you too. Alright. And just like that, the 39 looter raid was quelled. Mainly because we have very good archers. We have good pokey stick people too. But we do not invest heavily in in melee enough, honestly. Ooh, Christina has turned 39. Or 32 today. 39. Yeah, but let's see. We're going to finish the bridge. I might leave it. That's gonna take forever. But, they're going to have to bury these people. Not cellar corpses. We don't have any cellar corpses, but, you know. So, kind of recap of last time. We did a time lapse of us finishing the tower. It's not the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. It's actually kind of chunky. So I would say it's not a tower. It's a fortress. But you know what? The series is called The Tower, so it's gonna be the tower. Another note: I wish you could actually adjust how tall you can go. But maybe in a later update they could do that. Another thing is I finished kind of decorating up here, so you got a couple campfires, with braziers, just make it nice and fancy up here and all that. And now we're on to this section, which is we have 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Did I just miscount? I think I just messed up counting. 13, 14, 15, 16. We have 16 colonists. So each room will get 4. Because we are going to do... Where is it? Is it under Miss... Limestone sarcophagi. We have to put 4 of them in here. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. And to make it a little bit weirder, we'll put a 5th one in there as well. All our rooms get 5. Let's see. We can build here. Yeah, merchant caravan. Do not care. And then another thing is we will do default stockpile. Right there. No, not there. Span zone. Drink zone. Going to very high. Clear all. And this is going to be for material, manufactured, gold. I'm going to do that for every single room. What the hell happened? Why? Sellers are unconscious, sellers are exhausted, blah, blah, blah. Shush. I'm doing something. And finally, one more. I was going to do, what's it called? I was gonna do like golden weapons and stuff like that, but then I realized that we don't have enough gold, actually. Fun fact. To do that, like, there's not enough gold that we have mined. We have a bunch of beeswax, though. Speaking of which, I believe it's Marcus. He's good at talking. Yes. Please go barter. Maybe we can get some gold from him. We don't know. That's gotta keep on going throughout the whole entire video, isn't it? Just exhausted, unconscious, exhausted, unconscious. Aged fine wine. You know what? We have some of it, but they'll take the beeswax off our hands, sure. Let's see, anything else we want to give them? Or take, I should say. Clay bricks, we have plenty, but we can always use more. Dubious booze. Gold ingot, they don't have. Let's see. Honey, we can give them some honey if they want. Yeah, quite a bit of honey. Ice blocks, limestone bricks, which we should probably stop production of at this point. Silver, clothes, and bones. They will not take though. Darn. Alright. I'm just going to accept that. Yep. Doing. You. Pause. No more. No more. No more stone bricks. We just need the raw limestone. Just to make sure we have that. Cancel this. This was to go and exploit some more precious metals, like there's silver over here and there's iron along this way. But I just want the limestone. And yeah, so let's talk about what I'm going to be playing next. I actually do not know after this series. So after this series, going medieval, I'm actually going to probably change it up, do a different game, as like kind of quote unquote the main one that goes on. But when they release another update for Going Medieval, I'll come back to it. And I'm kind of thinking of like some challenges on my end to do. Like first thing I'm probably gonna do is I might do the wave. I might start doing wave survival instead of just how do I put it? Just normal, or like at least just this one. All right, Christina. Yep, Christina, where are you? Go to sleep. Just go to sleep, please. Um. So I might just do that, and as one thing, and then I was thinking of also doing kind of like a weird cave people scenario where you know how it's to live completely underground is not really viable in this game because the only thing that you could technically produce food underground is honey, but at a super reduction of production speed. Um, and what was it? And that's it. Like, there's no way to actually uh, build a farm or something like that outside. So I was thinking of is I'll do like a mountainous scenario map, and basically I go and I find the biggest or at least a decent spot of farmable land, and I have to first segregate that to where there's only one way over there, and but everything else has to be built underground. Even if that hurts production, or even if that hurts something, honey is excluded, trees excluded. So it's gonna have to be a pretty decent plot of land, mainly because, well, you're trying to make it challenging but not impossible. But I was thinking of doing that and going from there. Oh, they're becoming annoyed. Why are they becoming annoyed? You saw a dead body. Okay, there's a bunch of dead bodies out there. Okay, the dogs haven't gotten to them yet. Leave them alone. They need to be buried. Which I hope they're not using the sarcophagus for that. as for settler corpses only, another thing I hope they do is have it to where sarcophagi can be made out of metal. Because if they can, then I would have made them out of gold or iron or silver or something. But again, this is all stuff in the future. I know it's still a work in progress game, and it is a fun game. Uh, I'm just hoping for in the future that they add kind of these small, little quality of life things. That's all. That is all. So I think what I could do is I can actually cancel, 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 cancel. This one has Solar Corpse only. I can just copy whatever hasn't been made yet and pop it there. Perfect. Of course, I'll have to keep watch. Oh, wait. I'll have to keep watch for the 3 that have, or the 4 that are in the process of being constructed. But we'll get there in time. Mainly, we're just kind of waiting for the materials for it, which I'm going to keep mining out just in case. Sellers are starving. Okay, well, now that she's slept, let's change her work to just do whatever the hell she wants. And I have been keeping up on the news. I noticed when they were doing their talks about what to add next, they're thinking about adding like the little pocket, so they can carry a meal with them, and they don't have to run all the way back to wherever you store the food. And I think that's a great idea. That's great. It's a better way to kind of mess with your colonists' way of mood and food and sleep and all their needs. Another one is so I did see that. What else? What else did I see? They were talking about adding something that doesn't, won't do really any positive or negative. It's kind of just flavor, and that's what signs. And again, it's great. It's a great thing to do. Because people can make great structures and make it a lot more realistic, so on and so forth. I see that my copy and pasting did little to no help. So that's just lovely. But after the last couple of sarcophagi are made, let's go down the list. I know there's a bunch of, like, I kind of made all the preparations. Oh, wait. I made some, so like, now I'm blanking. But I basically said that, okay, here's the plan. We're going to make this tower. We're going to survive as long as we can. And we've done that. Surprisingly, I haven't died. Like, no one has died. Surprisingly. I've put myself through some dumb... Like, I've done some stupid choices. And yet I have not been punished for it, which I should. But I think we're... What the... Oh, those are rules. But yeah, I think we're done. Once these last 2 sarcophagus gets made, we'll have 1 sarcophagus for every single colonist. And that's it. That's the last thing. Because the thing was to build the tower. Tower's built. Make the kind of hero hall of the fallen heroes, which is ready to be used. I made a little garden for growing. or I guess these are our fields, a garden for tree cutting, and also just to enjoy it with apple trees and all that. We mess around with the animals. If you don't have adequate fodder for them, because again, this is still the beginning of spring, and I'm waiting for grasses to grow and stuff like that. You can just throw in red currants and beets and carrots and all that in there to kind of supply them with food, so you don't have to use fodder. But it's a little bit. It's better to use fodder. There's fodder over there. We built the gatehouse. We built a tower with the kind of merchant district. And technically speaking, I did say everything would be inside the tower, but it's connected. We have our production. We fully mined out one area, and this was the old mine. I think we've made plenty of progress. We have just completely shat on our invaders with first out leaving their corpses over here. Okay. Do whatever you. Okay. But we've the towards the guard station. We've completely just littered the whole entire battlefield with graves of our enemies, and whatever we can't fit, we just leave to the wild animals to eat. We have built this bridge, which, technically speaking, I'm still going to. I was trying to remove the flooring for it, but the bridge just again to flex on our enemies and said, "Hey, here's a clear path straight to our home. Use it. You will die anyway." But I think we've done swimmingly. Everyone's got gold. We have plenty of gold, and honestly, what's left is to probably it's just what's it called? It's just cosmetic, and that was to get rid of like these wooden floors and stuff like that. But honestly, it's it doesn't need to be. But let's just look at how it is. Our world, we've come so far from a wooden shed to enemies crawling through the trees, looking at this bridge, they're like, oh, they're inviting us in, and then getting just destroyed by our blocky, yes, but effective guardhouse. And everything is pretty well made. The tower, which I will admit does not look much like a tower. It looks more of like a fortress, like I said in the beginning. But we have come a far, far while. We have not lost a single person. And I think I'm going to call this series here. If you like what you see, if you want me to do series like this more, or even if you have ideas of what series I could do next, or something that you would like to be seen, leave a comment, leave a like, all that stuff. You know, subscribe if you really want it, if you really like the content. But yeah, I always look at the comments. I always read them. Responding, I might not always respond. I'll take the hit for that one. I'm not that good at responding. But we're gonna call this a series here. If you like what you see, if you like the content, if you like going medieval, or if you just like how I do things, like, subscribe, comment, and yeah, that's it. I hope you guys are having a great day, and I will see you guys in the next series.